late 2020, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey go public, and from day one, this was not a casual Hollywood situationship. This was a man moving with full intention. MBJ introduced Lori to his mother, something people close to him said he had never done before. He spent holidays with her family. He showed up inside the Harvey world in a way that communicated one thing clearly: I am here to stay. Even Steve Harvey, a man who has built a career on being suspicious of every man who comes near his daughter, publicly praised Michael. Not just tolerated, praised. That alone should tell you everything about how seriously this relationship was being taken.
See, I gotta be real careful, because Lori, boy, she be in my... I can't make no mistakes. I can't make stuff. I saw one of her exes somewhere at a game somewhere, and I shook his hand. Boy, I can't even touch his no more. I better not acknowledge him or look at him or nothing no more. So I'm off limits. If you are ex, your is my ex too. That's the rule. The rule in our house is any boy that's an ex, he's now my ex too. I must hate him like we was dating. It's been hard, man, because her life has had to be played out in the public.
Then came the interviews. MBJ sitting across from journalists, barely containing what he was feeling. Marriage wasn't a distant idea for him. Lori had changed something. He was ready. The world watched and waited for what felt like an inevitable next chapter. Then Lori walked away. Her reason? She wanted to enjoy being single. She wanted to do what made her happy. Fair enough. A woman has every right to leave any relationship. But when you make that choice so publicly, and the man you left was this transparent about wanting to build a life with you, the story doesn't end with your decision. It takes on a life of its own. After the breakup, images of Michael B. Jordan circulated that were hard to ignore. This was not performed sadness. This looked real, quiet, heavy, the kind that doesn't photograph well because it isn't trying to. His inner circle pulled close, and MBJ said almost nothing publicly, but someone was talking, because almost immediately, a very specific narrative started spreading, allegedly originating from Lisa Ray, who happens to be Marjorie Harvey's close friend. The rumor, MBJ had cheated. And not just that, he allegedly had a preference. The implication was deliberate and loaded, that he favored white and light-skinned women, that his love for Lori was never what it appeared to be. Then the story shifted. Lisa Ray later claimed that Lori had actually wanted marriage, but discovered infidelity right before a proposal. Two completely different narratives, and neither Lori nor Marjorie came forward to deny, correct, or clarify either one.
Wasn't ready, because when a woman finds a good one, then that's what you're looking for. But I will say that she's young still, you know what I mean? And I too was looking forward to them making it, because I thought, oh, you know what? She's been looking for someone to keep on her arm, to be able to have a relationship with that is meaningful and then successful, because we know that the girl gonna keep her somebody that is gonna be newsworthy, you know. But I think,
damn, Lisa Ray.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, she ain't no joke. She ain't. And her mama, Marjorie, my girlfriend, she gonna make sure that she doing and navigating the right way, because she gonna make sure that she is. And I think every mother should do that, you know. But I think at the same time, she's young. I think the established relationship that Michael did have before this one, I think that maybe that social media, that all of that was a lot for him. And I think that he, you know, I heard about his ex, and him was so serious that he may have missed her.
Michael B. Jordan's name was now attached to infidelity and colorism, two of the most damaging accusations in this industry. His response? He sat down with Essence, pushed back calmly and clearly, said the rumors were nowhere near the truth, and then went back to work. No social media wars, no indirect posts, just silence and preparation. While MBJ was grinding, Steve Harvey apparently had something to say. He posted, seemingly without provocation, "Love yourself, my G," followed shortly after by, "Sometimes we need to thank God for what didn't happen." Read those words again. Steve Harvey is not a man who stumbles into posts by accident. He is a professional communicator who understands exactly how words land. The timing was not coincidental. The internet read every syllable of it, and so, should you? What makes it worse is the claim that MBJ actually helped Lori's public image during their relationship, elevating her profile in rooms she hadn't fully entered before. And then when it ended, the same machine that benefited from that connection appeared to pivot toward tearing his reputation apart instead. Whether that was coordinated or not, only the people in that room could tell you. But the pattern was visible enough to raise serious questions.
What about white women? Did you cut off white women during that period?
Come on, man. Why was that go back there? I like women, period. All women. Everybody's on the table.
Okay.
What's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
That I don't date black women.
Yes, I'm on vacation right now, okay? I'm traveling around. And newsflash, okay? All right? Yeah. There's not a lot of black women in Italy, okay? It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not, okay?
Y'all bug it. I read through the comments and shit. Y'all tearing your boy up. It's too much, man. Y'all doing too much, all right?
Fast forward, Michael B. Jordan has been working, locked in, preparing for a role nobody saw coming the way it hit. And when Oscar night arrived, he didn't just win, he made history. The 6th black man ever to win the Academy Award for Best Actor. Not this decade, not this generation, ever. Hollywood stood up, and Marjorie Harvey, if the reports are accurate, picked up her phone and called him, maybe to congratulate him. Maybe because watching someone you once loved reach that kind of peak stirs something that logic cannot fully explain. He sent her to voicemail, never called back. And Marjorie Harvey was reportedly up late consoling her daughter as she cried over what people are now calling, without a drop of gentleness, the fumble of a lifetime. Adding more fuel, reports suggest it was Brandy, Lori's stepsister, who has been leaking details about Lori's emotional state to the blogs, which opens up a completely different layer to this story. The Harvey family, as presented to the world, is a brand. Polished, coordinated, aspirational. But behind that image, sources paint a messier picture. Steve has biological children and stepchildren, and blending those two worlds has reportedly not been smooth.
I told Lori I was gonna cut her off, and she just went, "Daddy, stop." That was all she said was, don't play. Because Lori really thinks she's the special one. She really does. Lori, I told her I was gonna cut her off because she's making a lot of money right now, and I was gonna cut her off, and she just started laughing. And then she said, "Well, and you're not gonna speak to me anymore?" I said, "Yeah, I'll still talk to you."
Brandy and Carly, Steve's older daughters, have been noticeably absent from major family events. The speculation around that absence is loud. Alleged favoritism toward Lori, resentment over the spotlight she receives, and claims that Steve manages household conflict by writing checks or simply avoiding the conversation, which delays tension rather than dissolving it. There are also deeper allegations about Steve's first marriage. Claims that after fame arrived, he grew distant from his first family. That his first wife raised their children largely alone. That financial disputes left wounds that never fully healed. Whether every detail is accurate or not, it provides context for why someone like Brandy might feel no particular loyalty to protecting Lori's public image right now. Here is the uncomfortable truth this entire story keeps circling. Michael B. Jordan is 39 years old. He has an Oscar. He is considered one of the most compelling actors of his generation. His trajectory, since that breakup has not just recovered, it has accelerated. Every attempt to damage his reputation failed. The discipline, the silence, the focus, it all became the most powerful response he could have ever given. And now the narrative that refuses to leave is this. Marjorie Harvey should have been standing beside him for all of it. Is that fair to say? Partially. Is it being said with more cruelty than it deserves? Absolutely. Reducing a woman's worth to a man she dated years ago isn't sharp commentary. It is just cruelty dressed in opinions. Marjorie Harvey is her own person, and choosing to leave a relationship does not automatically make her a cautionary tale. But that nuance evaporates quickly when the other side of the story involves cheating allegations that went uncorrected, strategic, family silences, social media shade from a famous stepfather, and a late-night crying session after a voicemail went unanswered. Reports now suggest Lori may be reconnecting with Damson Idris. Life moves forward, but the ghost of what happened, and everything allegedly done after it ended, is not ready to be quiet. So let me leave you with this. Is Marjorie Harvey being criticized fairly? Or is she being turned into a symbol for something much larger than one relationship? Did Michael B. Jordan prove that silence and excellence are the most devastating responses a person can choose? And if Brandy is truly the one leaking these stories, what does that tell us about the private reality behind one of entertainment's most carefully managed family brands? Because what started as a breakup became a story about loyalty, legacy, and the cost of allowing damaging narratives to spread unchecked. The Oscar is on the shelf. The phone went to voicemail. And the man who chose work over war is living the life everyone else is still talking about. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Where do you stand on all of this? And if you're new here, subscribe. We don't just skim headlines, we go deep.